Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudoku and Puzzles. Ashish here, and today I'll be covering a Sudoku variant called Tic-Tac-Toe Sudoku. Now it's a really different variant, I would say, and a very good one. And this Sudoku has been constructed by Richard Stock for the Open Dutch Sudoku Championship that was held on WCPN website. So I'll add the link in the description below for the website page where you can still download the booklets and solve the puzzles and Sudokus at your leisure. So there was a Open Dutch Sudoku and Puzzle Championship both, and excellent authors, Dutch authors contributed to this championship. And this Sudoku was constructed by Richard Stock, and it was one of the highest pointers in the championship. So I thought of covering a video on this one, a very different idea I would say, and I would really recommend you to check out the contest page. So I'll add the link in the description below for the online interface of the puzzle that we are solving today, and even the website page where you can download the puzzle booklets and Sudoku booklets. So before going to the puzzle, I would really recommend you to check out the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. It will really motivate us to cover videos on daily basis. And if at all you have a request for any Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, do let us know in the comment below and we'll surely make a video on it. And now coming on to this Sudoku, so as the name suggests, tic-tac-toe, so it's a very old game, right? Three in a row or a column or a diagonal, we have to have the X or O, right? So using that idea, this Sudoku variant has been constructed, and I'll just explain you the rules of this Sudoku. So classic rules apply. You have to place digits from 1 to 9 in each row, column and 3 into 3 box. Apart from that, so the fifth box is the most important box here. So the digits placed in the fifth box are linked with the corresponding box in the whole grid. So for the first cell in the fifth box will be linked to the first box in the grid. The second cell in the fifth box will be linked to the second box in the grid. Same way the third cell will be linked to the third box. The center cell is linked with the fifth box itself, and the last cell here is linked with the ninth box, right? So the central box serve as a map to the 9 corresponding 3 into 3 blocks. So wherever the central 3 into 3 box have a odd digit, right? So for example, you have an odd digit here, then the corresponding box in the 9 by 9 grid. So if you have the third cell in this box, then the third box in the 9 into 9 grid will have 3 odd digits in a straight line, maybe horizontal, vertical or a diagonal, right? So wherever you have a odd digit in the central 3 into 3 box, the corresponding block in the 9 by 9 grid will have at least one straight, horizontal, vertical or a diagonal odd digits, right? 3 odd digits in one line, right? Same vertical, I mean to say diagonal, vertical or horizontal. And wherever you have an even digit in the central 3 into 3 box, so for example you have an even digit here, then box 4 will have 3 even digits in a straight line, either vertical, horizontal or diagonal, right? A box can never have both together. A 3 into 3 box can never contain a line of odd digits and a line of even digits together. So for example, if you have an odd digit in the central box, then the corresponding box will only have 3 odd digits in a straight line and cannot have an even digit in the straight line. Same way, wherever you have an even digit in the central box, the corresponding 3 into 3 box will always have only even digits in the straight line and never the odd digits in the straight line, right? So kind of a converse rule here, and a very different idea I would say. So again I will brief you with the rules. This is the main box here. Each cell is correspond to the 3 into 3 box in the whole grid. So wherever you have an even digit in the center box, the corresponding 3 into 3 box will have 3 even digits in straight line, either diagonal, vertical or horizontal. You cannot have odd digits if you have even digit in the 3 into 3 box. So you cannot have odd digits 3 straight lines, right? I mean to say 3 odd digits in a straight line. And if you have an odd digit in the 3 into 3 box, you can never have even digits in that corresponding 3 into 3 box in a straight line. And with that we'll start solving this Sudoku. There are a few things that you have to keep in mind while solving this variant. A very few and important things here. The first important thing is here, whenever you have an even digit in the middle box, the corresponding 3 into 3 box will always have an even digit in the center cell. So for example, you have an even digit here. So according to this cell, the corresponding 3 into 3 box is the first box. So whenever you have an even digit in the center box, the center cell of the corresponding box will always have an even digit, and that will always form a line of even digits on in diagonal way, right? So the 3 even digits will always form in diagonal. It will never form in a horizontal or a vertical. So why is it so? Let us assume you have a even digit in a horizontal or vertical. Let us assume you have a 2, 4 and 6 here. So assume you have a 2 here, and you form a straight line of even digits this way, horizontal or vertical. What happens here is that the fourth even digit will either be in this line or this line, and the other line will surely have 3 odd digits in a straight line. So you have to place 5 odd digits in this 6, right? So either this line or this line will surely have continuous 3 odd digits, and according to the rules, a box cannot have both even digits and odd digits in a straight line. So whenever you have an even digit, right, whenever you have an even digit in the center box, the corresponding 3 into 3 box will always have even digit in the center. That is the most important rule here, right? And the other way to see is that none of the boxes will have even digits in a straight line ever, horizontal or vertical. None of the boxes. So if you have that case, for example, you can never have a 2 here, because you will have 3 even digits in a straight line, and again you will form a 3 odd digits in a straight line somewhere here. So that is never ever possible. So you can directly say that you will never form 3 even digits in a straight line in a box, particularly in a box. So you can form 3 even digits this way within 2 boxes, but within a single box in a straight line, horizontal or vertical, you can never have 3 even digits, right? And with that, we will start solving this Sudoku. A very good one, I would say. A very good logic here, and this logic is very much helpful here. So as I can say here that you cannot have a 2 here, right? Because a even digit cannot be in the 3 straight lines. So 2 here will eliminate 2 from this cell and this cell. So you will have a 2 here, right? Same way, 4 is not in these 3 cells because of the 4 here. 4 cannot be here. So this would have to be 4. Same way, this would have to be 4. Right? Same way, you cannot have a 4 here, so this would have to be odd. Let us mark the odd digits here. So 1, 3, 5, 9. Here odd digits would be 1, 3, 5. And because a 4 cannot be here, 4 cannot be here, so this would have to be a 4 now. That gives you a 4 here, and we have placed all the 4s. Right? Next I can see is that 2 here and here will eliminate 2 from this cell, so 2 will have to be here. Oh, how did I mark a 4 here? A 4 would have to be here. Sorry. A 4 cannot be here, 4 cannot be here, 4 cannot be here. So this would have to be 4. A 2 here, 1 and 1 here will give you a 1 here. Okay. That's nice. And 6 here will eliminate 6 from this cell. You cannot have an even digit here because of these 3 straight lines. So 6 would have to be here. That eliminates 6 from these cells. So you will have a 6 here. Sorry, again the same mistake I am doing here. You will have a 6 here, and you have 3 more digits, 5, 8 and 9. So because of this 5, you get a 5 here, a 9 here and an 8 here. So this was the very good start logic here. You can never have 3 odd even digits in a straight line, and that is the excellent start logic here. Richard Stokes Sudokus are really excellent and very fun to solve because they are purely logical, and he knows how the solver will find or will have fun in solving the Sudoku, and will construct the Sudoku in a way that solver needs it, really. And that is why I really love his Sudokus. So if you see here the center, if you see here, you have 3 even digits here, right? You have 3 even digits in a diagonal line, and there is no odd digits. So whenever you have a very good logic here is that whenever you have 3 odd or even digits diagonally, there is no way possible that you will have another line of odd or even digits any way possible, right? So if you have 3 even digits or odd digits diagonally, so all these 3 cells are using 3 cells from different lines, right? horizontal and vertical, 3 different lines. So there is no possibility that you will have another 3 even digits or odd digits possible in a straight line, right? So you have an even digit diagonally formed here, so which means this cell would have to be even. It cannot be 2, it cannot be 8, it cannot be 4, so this would have to be 6. That's nice. So 4 here and here will give you a 4 here. So you have an even digit here, right? Excellent. Which means that you will have a 3 even digits diagonally, right? It cannot be in a straight line, that we have already deduced it. So you'll have 3 even digits diagonally. Let's see if we are able to mark that here. 2 here and here cannot have 2 in these cells. 2 cannot be here, so 2 would have to be in one of these 2 cells, right? So we can have a corner pencil mark of 2 here, a 6 here, and this an 8 here, right? So which means that, as we already know that the 4 will have a diagonal of 3 digits, right? And it cannot be this diagonal, because this cell cannot be any even digit. It cannot be 8, it cannot be 6, it cannot be 2, it cannot be 4. So the diagonal that is formed will have to be this way. So which means this would have to be 2, and this would have to be 6 or 8 only. No other possibility of cells having values here or candidates here, right? So the diagonal of even digits can only be this way and cannot be this way, right? So you'll have a 6 and 8 here, right? And okay, sorry, I got a call. Let us see if we get anything else. So you have an 8 here, right? So 8 cannot be here, 8 cannot be here, so 8 would have to be in one of these 3 cells. Again, a corner pencil mark of 8. And both 2 and 3 cannot be here. Nice. So 2 and 3 also would have to be here in these 3 cells, right? That's nice. So okay, of course this cannot be an even digit, guys. This cell cannot be an even digit, because you will have 3 even digits in a straight line. So it cannot be 2, it cannot be 8, it cannot be 3 as well, because 3 is already there. So you have a 2, 3, 8 triplet here. Excellent. So these 3 digits are 7, 5 and 9, right? 5 and 7 cannot be here, so this cell would have to be 9, and this is 7, 5 pair. Wow, that is excellent, guys. So this is awesome. That is excellent. And if this is 2, so this would have to be 3. That eliminates 3 from these 2 cells. So this is 2, 8 pair, right? So I'll mark that with the center pencil marks here. And this is 7. So you have a 7 here. So this is 6 and 8, right? And this is a 9. You have even digits here. So okay, so you already have, so this would be an odd digit that is already deduced, because you have 2, 8, 6 and 4. This cell would have to be 3 here, 6, 8 and 9, right? So I'll just mark with the corner center pencil marks here, 6, 8 and 9, and this cannot be an odd digit, so this would have to be 6 and 8. This cannot be 8, this cannot be 6, right? That's nice. And with that we'll continue this Sudoku. So we have an even digit here, so this would have to be an odd digit, right? Because you'll have 3 odd digits here. All the 4 even digits are used here, so you'll have 3 odd digits here or here, right? So which means that this would have to be an odd digit, and it can only be 1, 3, 5, 7. It cannot be 3 also, 1, 5, 7. Nice. And these cells would have to be, so 1, 2, 8 and 7. 2, 8, this would have to be 1, 7. This also would have to be 1, 7. So this is 2, 8 and 2, 8. So this is an odd digit. Odd is already with the corresponding box, odd is already done. This is an odd digit. So with this corresponding odd will be done, because you have 2, 8, 4 and 6. So 3 odd digits will already be done. So you don't have to take care of this box now. And okay. I'm getting calls. Okay, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Let me see. So this box will also have odd digit, because You already have 4 even digits here, which is not forming any of the constraints here, horizontal, vertical, or diagonal, which means you'll have 3 odd digits here. So this would have to be an odd digit again. So 1 3 5 7, 1 cannot be here. This would have to be 3 5 and 7. Okay, so 1 3 5, okay, 1 7 pair is here, so this would have to be 5, this would have to be 3. So these 3 digits are 2 8 and 9, right? So this would have to be 2 8 and 9, 2 8 and 9. You have a 2 8, so 9 cannot be here, so 2 8 9 triplet here. So you'll have two even digits here, which means out of these 3 boxes you will have 2 lines of even digits here, right? And let us see if we get anything else with that. So 2 here and here. Okay, we have placed all the 2's, I think. Now we need to place 2's in the middle 3 boxes. Okay. Oh, if you see this cell 2 4 8 and 6, so this would have to be odd digit, which can only be 1 3 5. That's excellent. So why this is helpful? Because 1 and 5, not even 3. So 9 3 and 7, 1 and 5. Why this is helpful? Because if at all you had an even digit here, you need to have even digit in the center cell of the corresponding box, as we have already discussed, because even digits can only form the diagonal way, right? So this is an odd digit, so this cannot be an even digit. So 2 and 8 will be eliminated from here. This would be 9. This eliminates a 9, and this is an even digit. This is an even digit because both of these are even digits. So the corresponding box, 3 into 3 box, will have even digits in the center cell. So it cannot be 2 4 6. So this would have to be 8. Excellent. And you will form a line only in this diagonal, because this diagonal we need to have 2 more even digits, and that will form 5 even digits. So this would have to be 6. That gives you an 8 here, a 9 here, a 6 here. Wow, what an excellent logic this is. What an excellent logic. So this is a 2, this is an 8, this is a 2. That should give us something, guys. This 6 is okay, this 8. Okay, so this even digit will have to form either this way or this way, and both of these cannot have 6 here. This 6 and this 6 cannot have 6 in any of these 2 cells, so you will have to form this way only. So this would have to be 6 or 8. That's excellent. Okay, this 2 will give you an 8 here, that gives you a 2 here, that gives you a 6 here, and that gives you a 6 here. Okay, 8 cannot be here, 8 cannot be, this would be an 8, sorry, this would be an 8, that gives you an 8 here. So I think so we have fulfilled all the even digits here, right? And it's the part of placing only the odd digits now. Okay, 7 cannot be a 7, would have to be in one of these 2 cells. 3 cannot be here, so 3 would have to be here. That's nice. So that gives you a 3 here, and that gives you a 5 here, that gives you 1 and 9 here. So this is 1, this is 9, this is 7, and that gives you a 5 and 7 here, that gives you 1 and 9 here, right? So this is 1, this is 9, this is 5, and this is 1 and 5, right? Okay, this is 9, 1 5 3 7. So this is 7, this is 3, this is 1 and 5, right? Can be anyway. So because of the 7 you have 1 and 7 here, and 1 and 5 here. So 1 3 5, this is 1, the 3 and 5 here, this 1 will give you 7 and 9 here, 7 and 9, this gives you a 7 here, 1 3 5. So this is 1, that gives you a 1 here, a 5 here, a 5 here, and a 3 here. And with that we complete this Sudoku, guys. Awesome. What an excellent Sudoku this was. Okay, yeah, we have completed this Sudoku, and if you see here, the center box is the map of all the corresponding boxes. So you have an even digit here, you will have even lines here. If you have an odd digit here, you will have odd digit here lines, but not an even digit lines. Excellent, right? What a variant this was, and what a name it is. Tic-tac-toe Sudoku. What an excellent variant this was. I hope you enjoyed this Sudoku, I really enjoyed this Sudoku, and it was a higher pointer here, because I could see that there are a few logics that you'll have to keep in mind while solving this Sudoku, and that gives us odd digits here in these two cells. So I hope you enjoyed this variant. Do like and comment if you want us to solve any other Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.